Okay, Cheyenne.
Cancel or remove repeated words.
Thank you. Cancel or remove repeated words, right? Anytime there's a repeated word, we should always be sensitive to either remove it or replace it with a pronoun or another word that is of equal meaning. Okay, very good. And what is the fifth and final rule that I just recently taught us in the last Zoom session? Can anybody raise your hands and tell me what's the final rule? It's a very simple one, right? It's just to help us to check our final answer to make sure that it is not wrong. Okay, let me call someone else. Okay, Shupo.
The sentence cannot be longer than the sentence in the start.
Okay, that was a good attempt. Thank you. The answer cannot be longer than the question. The question itself will always be longer than the answer. If your answer is longer than the question, something is wrong with your synthesis process, right? Something has happened. You cannot add words. You should always try to remove words so that you can make the answer shorter and much more easy for you to synthesize and to join together. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, let me just admit the last two people today. Okay, so let me repeat again, everybody. Synthesis rule number 1, meaning cannot change. Rule number 2, tense cannot change. Rule number 3, when the connector moves to the front, a comma takes its place. Rule number 4, anytime there's a repeated word, you want to cancel or replace it. You must be sensitive to it. And remember, don't cancel or replace words that will change the meaning of the sentence, right? That's the only exception to that rule. And rule number 5, the answer cannot be longer than the question. So these are the 5 synthesis rules that I've taught you. And I hope that you all can apply it consistently whenever you're doing synthesis. So you might ask me, Mr. Pang, why am I spending so much time on synthesis? It's only 2 marks or 4 marks, right? Well, because when you go to primary 5 and primary 6, the number of marks will more than double. Okay, you will see 5 questions, each worth 2 marks for a total of 10 marks in synthesis. So it is important that you get the right foundations so that when you go into primary 5 and 6, you'll be able to do these questions well, carefully, and garner as many marks as you can, because this section will increase more than double in terms of mark allocation. Okay, so Mr. Pang is helping you to build a strong and firm foundation going forward into primary 5 and primary 6. So remember your synthesis rules 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in addition to your synthesis rules, there is one particular grammar rule that is essential. And I say essential in synthesis. And this one grammar rule is also the most important grammar rule in all of English. Can you all remember what this grammar rule is? I'm always talking about this rule. What grammar rule is this? Tammy, what rule is it? Tammy, go ahead. Unmute yourself, please. Tammy, do you know what the rule is? No? Tammy is not sure. Who knows what the rule I'm talking about is? Is the rule I most often repeat, the rule that I set to a song, the rule that we sing together, the rule that we are very familiar with. What rule is that rule? Okay, can I have somebody else who has not answered yet to raise their hands and volunteer the answer? Joshua, what rule is it?
Rule 3.
No, it's not one of the 5 synthesis rules. It's another rule. It's a grammar rule. I'm asking for a grammar rule now, everybody. Grammar rules. Kaylin?
Singular have S, plural no S.
What rule is that called? You are right. What rule is that called?
I'm not sure.
Right, one puts S after the verb, many no S after the verb. Can someone give me the proper name for that rule, please? Joshua?
One puts S after the verb.
Yes, what's the name of that rule, please? Okay, mute yourself, please, Joshua. Your background noise is quite loud. Shan?
Subject verb agreement rule.
Thank you. It's a subject-verb agreement rule, isn't it? Okay, so well done. Okay, all of you who got it. Subject-verb agreement, okay? And by that, I mean that whenever there's a verb, right, it must always agree with the subject in terms of its number, correct? One puts S after the verb, many no S after the verb. I'm always looking at the subject and I'm always looking at the verb, right? So the verb and the subject must agree in terms of number and also in terms of tense, okay? So let's go very quickly into these. And I'm going to ask for some people to volunteer the answers. You may not raise your hands, but I may call you to try out the answer, okay? Let's start with Lorraine. Okay, Lorraine, can you try question number 1 for us? Work through the steps, tell me which one you will bracket, which one you will number, which one comes first, which one comes second, whether there's any words to delete. I'll give you a minute to look at the question, okay, Lorraine? And then I want you to bring us through question number 1, okay? So take a look at question number 1 and tell us how you might do this.
Bracket Jenny
Okay, good.
and put 1.
Okay, excellent.
Bracket Karen might have come in
Okay,
and put 2.
okay. What did I do with the rest of the words?
Cancel it.
Cancel everything else. Okay. So the answer, can you read it out for us, please?
Jenny or Karen might have come in.
Very good. Jenny or Karen might have come in. Can you tell us why you cancelled away all the words that you did?
It is because behind of Karen, I already put might have come in. So I will cancel might have come in behind Jenny.
Okay, which rule are you applying when you cancel might have come in?
Rule 4.
Rule 4. Okay, thank you very much. And of course, otherwise is replaced by or, right? So again, both of these sections are deleted because of rule number 4. So can you all see synthesis rules at work here? In every question that you do, every question will have at least one rule at work, if not many more at the same time. So very good. Well done, Lorraine. Who would like to volunteer for question number 2? This one's very easy because questions are very easy. Would someone like to volunteer? Okay, Thaddeus, thank you for your swift raised hand. Can you walk us through, like Lorraine did, the steps that you get to the answer with? Go ahead.
In bracket, I decided to sleep early.
Okay, good.
Put 1.
Okay.
Bracket, I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
And put 2.
Good. Okay. And then any words you want me to delete, replace, or remove?
No.
Okay. Right. Can you read us the answer, please?
I decided to sleep early because I was tired.
I decided to sleep early. Very good. Because I was tired. Thaddeus, can I put I was tired in front instead of I decided to sleep early?
No,
Why not?
I don't know.
Mhm. You don't know? Can you use your own words to explain to me why you cannot change the arrangement of these two sentences and phrases? It's a logical answer. You don't need to think too much.
Look, because if you are tired, you can't be tired because you sleep early.
Okay. You can't be tired because you sleep early. It doesn't make any sense. Am I right? Okay. Logically, it doesn't work. So there are some times when the phrases can be interchanged, but there are sometimes when they cannot. And what do you use to determine it? Logic. Okay. Right? Like Thaddeus said, it doesn't make sense because I can't be tired because I decide to sleep early. In fact, sleeping early should make me feel more energized. Am I right? Okay, very good. Andrea, did you raise your hand for something?
Just now I raised my hand because you asked like why.
Okay, all right. Since you are online, can you do question 3 for us then?
Bracket David wanted everyone to hear him and put number 1.
Very good.
Then bracket he spoke loudly on the stage and put number 2.
Okay. So, what is there anything for me to delete, remove, or modify? Andrea, anything?
No.
No? Okay. Then tell us the answer, please.
David wanted everyone to hear him, so he spoke loudly on the stage.
Okay, and again, same question as I asked Thaddeus, right? Can I change the order? Can I
No,
put he spoke loudly on stage first?
no,
Why not?
because it won't make sense.
How would it not make sense?
Because if you put he spoke loudly on the stage, so David wanted everyone to hear him, it will like be very weird.
All right. So there is a cause and effect, right? The cause has to come first, right? So the cause in this case is wanting everybody to hear him, right? The effect is he spoke loudly on stage, right? So it's a cause and effect question. The order cannot change. Thank you, Andrea. Good job. Okay, Gautam, why don't you try question number 4?
First, you want a bracket. Did you lose your wallet? And put
Okay, did you
number
lose your
1.
wallet?
And put number 1.
Okay.
Then you want to bracket your
Mhm.
keys and put number 2. And you want to cancel away did you lose as it's already been introduced.
Okay, very good. That will be synthesis rule number
4.
good. Okay, so read the answer out.
Did you lose your wallet together with your keys?
Okay.
You can swap the words by putting
Wait, stop. Before that, is something missing from your answer?
question mark.
Very good. Don't forget the question mark, okay? Because this is a question, huh?
Yeah.
And
You
why
can
did...
swap.
Yes, go ahead.
You can swap the answers with putting did you lose your keys together with your wallet?
Okay, so you're saying that your wallet and your keys are interchangeable. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. You're absolutely right, okay? In this case, why do you think they are interchangeable, Gautam?
Because even if you change them, the meaning will stay the same.
Okay, very good. And this is synthesis rule number
2. Wait, no, 1.
1, right? I'm not changing the meaning, even if I swap the order. So in the previous 2 examples, I cannot change the order because it changes the meaning. So can you all see synthesis rule number 1 is always at work? It's always guiding us and telling us what we can and cannot change, okay? So even though I don't consciously use rule number 1 is the most important. It's like the bedrock or the foundation of all of the correct answers. The meaning cannot change, okay? So just to illustrate that point to you, question number 5. Okay, we are doing good time. We should be able to finish at the half an hour mark. Okay, so good job. I'm going to ask somebody here. I'm not going to ask for a volunteer now. Okay, now my Cheyenne, you go ahead first.
Bracket Angeline slept early at night and write 1.
Okay.
Then bracket she could wake up early tomorrow morning and write 2.
All right.
The full
Can you?
sentence
Go ahead.
sentence is Angeline slept early at night so that she could wake up early tomorrow morning.
Okay. So that she could. Again, could I change the order here?
No,
Why not?
because then it wouldn't make sense.
Again, what rule am I breaking when I say it's not making sense?
Rule number 1.
Right. The meaning, right? Okay, very good. So whenever something doesn't make sense, it means that it is breaking rule number 1. Okay? And rule number 1 is the most important of the 5 rules, correct? Because it is the foundation and the bedrock. Meaning cannot change. Okay? Good. Everybody is doing very well today, huh? And very attentive today, huh? Good. Okay, hold on. Let Mr. Tang just admit a few more people here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Let's see. Do I have? Yeah, I can skip. Okay, let's do this really quickly. Okay. Can I have let's see. Dylan, can you try number 1? Ian, can you try number 2? Eric Sher, can you try number 3? And Yan Liang, can you try number 4? Okay. So I give you a bit of time to look at it. Okay. Okay. Number 1, when you're ready, please go ahead.
Bracket Mei-Ling tripped and fell at the school canteen.
Okay.
Label 1.
Mm-hmm.
And bracket she did not cry for number 2.
Mm-hmm. Good. And then?
The full sentence is Mei Ling tripped and fell at the school canteen, but she did not cry.
Okay, but she did not cry. Okay, again, can I swap the order around here?
No,
Dylan? No, why not?
it won't make sense.
It won't make sense. So rule number
1.
right? Okay. And since there are no repeated words, I don't have to apply rule number 3, or I don't have to move the connector to the front. There's no rule number 3, right? So there's no rule number 4 either. Okay, good. Okay, very good. Number 2, please go ahead.
Bracket the music
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
has stopped and label number 1.
Sorry, the music. Can you repeat properly?
Bracket the music has stopped and label number 1.
There's no the music had stopped, Yen. There's no sentence that says the music had stopped. Please look carefully and read what's actually there. Don't read
Bracket
what's
the
not
music.
there. Go ahead.
Bracket the music stopped and
Yes.
label number 1.
Please be careful, huh? Okay, so be very careful, read only what's there, okay? And then carry on.
Then bracket the music has not finished and label
Had not finished, not has not finished, Ian, please be very careful.
number 2.
Only see what's actually there, all right? Ian, are you able to see it clearly? Is it because your screen is not clear? Can you see it clearly? Yes, okay. So come, tell us, what else do we need to do?
Then in bracket and replace it with it.
Okay, so I cancel away the music and then I replace it with it. Very good. Okay, pronoun it replaces the music because it's repeated. That's synthesis rule number 4. I'm good. I'm happy with that so far. Carry on. Then
The full sentence is the music stopped before it had not finished.
are you all okay with this? No, right? You're not okay with this, right? Can someone tell me what's wrong with this? Gautam?
The sentence does not sound right because the music stopped before it had not finished makes no sense. The music stopped before it had finished makes more sense.
Okay, so what Gautam is proposing is that we remove the word not. Okay, now then the question is, what rule, Gautam, are you appealing to when you are taking away the word not? What rule?
1.
Again, about the meaning, right? So when I leave the word not there, it sounds strange. The music had not, the music stopped before it had not finished. Okay, so the word not does not belong there. I need to remove it to preserve the original meaning of the question. Am I right, everybody? So be very careful. Don't just go through the mechanical steps. At the end of the day, you must also appeal to your reason. And it comes back to rule number 1. So I cannot leave the word not there, Ian, because when I put the word not there, it interferes with the meaning of the sentence and it makes the sentence sound illogical. Okay, so be very careful. After you finish writing your synthesis, always read it back to yourself and appeal to reason and logic. Does it make sense? If it doesn't, it has broken rule number 1. And I need to fix it by either removing something or replacing it with something else. Okay, so in this case, very good, Gautam, spotted the fact that not is the one that interferes with the meaning. And this is indeed a tricky question. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, who's number 3? Please go ahead. Raksha, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Bracket, this is the book.
Okay.
Right, number 1.
Good.
Bracket, he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Right, number 2.
Okay, what happens to the it?
Cancel it.
Cancel it. Okay. Right. Why do you cancel it?
Because in number one, it refers to the book, so you already wrote it.
Okay. So what rule am I exercising here? Ericsha, what rule am I exercising here?
Rule number one.
Huh? Rule number one? No. Cheyenne?
Rule number 4.
What is rule number 4? Remind Ericsha because she seems to have forgotten.
Cancel or replace repeated words.
Okay. Because the book is already here, it becomes a repeated word, right? It is no longer required and I can remove it. So that's rule number 4. Huh? Okay. Rule number 1 is always going to be there, right? Rule number 1 is always active. So you don't have to mention rule number 1. Rule number 1 is like the invisible layer that's always on top of everything else. But it's always the other rules that we want to be conscious of exercising. So this is the book that he wrote. Okay. Again, be very careful that you don't put it at the end, because the word it will interfere with the meaning and it is a repeated word that must be removed according to rule number 4. So we are practicing rules here, okay? Can I have number 4 and then Janessa, you do number 5, okay? Okay, who's doing number 4? Yeah, go ahead.
Bracket, that man is my father's friend.
Okay.
And label number 1.
Okay. Are you sure the whole thing is number 1? Are you sure the whole thing is number 1, Yan Liang? Are you very sure? I give you another chance. You think carefully. How? Yan Liang, go ahead. Yan Liang, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go ahead with your answer, please? One more time.
Uh,
Just give me your answer, Yan Liang. Go ahead. If it's wrong, we can always correct it. Go ahead.
that man is my father's friend who works for Singapore Airlines.
Absolutely wrong, right, everybody? Yan Liang, can you hear why it is wrong? That man is my father's friend who works for Singapore Airlines. Can you hear that it's an awkward and incorrect structure, Yan Liang? Can you hear that it is awkward and incorrect? If you can't, it's okay. Just be honest. Can you hear that it's wrong or you don't think it's wrong?
I think it's wrong.
Okay, so you're not sure how to fix it, is it? Okay, can someone help her, please? Tammy, go ahead. I think I saw you raise your hand just now. Can you bring us through this question?
Bracket that man and put 1.
Okay, there we go. All right, and then?
Bracket is my father's friend and put 2.
Okay, yep, there we go. All right. Okay, and then?
Bracket he works for Singapore Airlines and write 3.
Okay, and then?
Cancel he.
Okay, cancel he. Right. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Why did you break up that man and is my father's friend? What do you intend to do with it? Amy, go on. Amy, do you hear my question? Yeah, can you please answer it? Or you're not sure how to answer it, is it? What do you intend to do with that man and is my father's friend? Where are you going to put it?
That man who is my father's friend.
Okay, thank you. So you're going to split it, right? That man, okay? The subject here comes before the word who, okay? So can you see here that man who is my father's friend, okay, is splitting up this sentence. All right, like I was hoping Tammy would say, that man is the subject, comes first. Then can you see after who is the word is? After who is always a verb, okay? Whenever you see the word who, there must always be a verb that comes after the word who. So just now, when we look at Yan Liang's answer, that man is my father's friend who works for Singapore Airlines. There's a little bit of a problem there, right? Because it pushes the works to the back. So that man who is my father's friend works for Singapore Airlines, right? Okay. Okay, so that's the correct answer. So be very careful when you come to who questions, because in who questions, it usually splits the sentence up. The subject comes before and the verb comes after the who. Everybody clear with that? Okay, so be very careful. Don't make this mistake, okay? It's a common one. We will try to do a few more who examples, right? If we have time later. Okay, question number 5. Right, this one is quite challenging. Janessa, you want to give it a try? Then we'll see whether you need help or not. Okay? Yeah, go ahead, Janessa.
Okay, so firstly, we need to bracket Terence could have fishball noodles for dinner and write number 1.
Okay.
And then after that, for the number 1, cancel for dinner.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then after that, bracket he could also have fried rice for dinner, and then bracket it and write number 2.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then after that, a cancel he could also have, and yeah. And
Okay,
then
can you read us your answer? Go ahead. Yeah, anything else?
the final answer is Terence could either have fishball noodles or fried rice for dinner.
Okay, so Terence could eat. Oh, so
Either-
Terence could. I see. So you see, you got to put your Terence could as bracket number 1, Then your down here have fishball noodles should be bracket number 2, because now your have fishball noodles is coming after your either. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so be
Yes.
be a bit careful with your preparation. Okay, start again. Start from the beginning again.
Like
No, just read the
saying-
answer out.
Terence could either have fishball noodles or fried rice for dinner.
Very good. Okay, so everybody, you all notice how Janessa has split the subject again, okay? In this case, right, Terence could, the verb could and have been split by the word either. Okay, so whenever you have a two-verb phrase, the two-verb phrase is always split by the word either. Okay, so Terence could have, should either have, could either have, would either have. Okay, so whenever you have a would have, could have, should have, the either always splits it, like what Janessa did. So Terence could either have fishball noodles or fried rice for dinner. Okay, so again, what rules am I applying here? Janessa, what rules am I applying here?
Cancel repeated words.
Good. That's rule number 4. What else?
If the connector moves to the front, the comma takes its place.
No lah. There's no connector in the front one. No, rule number 3 is not being worked out here. I have rule number 1 also, right? Because the meaning cannot change, correct?
Yeah.
Then the tense also cannot change rule number 2, right? Okay, my tenses could have has not changed either. So my rule number 1, rule number 2 always working. Then my rule number 4 in this case works to cancel out any repeated words. Everybody, are you all clear about how to apply the rules? Right? So even many of these questions are actually primary 5 synthesis questions. Even when you go up to primary 5, you will notice that you have to use a lot of the rules in order to make yourself not make any mistakes. Okay, not forget to delete any repeated words. Okay, so good job, everybody. I promise to make it a bit short, so I'm going to end here today, and I'm going to send you some more practices for you to try out. Okay, so if you want me to look at your works, I will give you the answer key as well. But if you want me to look at what you've done, you can send it to me through WhatsApp, and then I will try to mark it for you and give you feedback. Okay? If not, then that's all for today. Thank you for your time. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's still another Zoom session, okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow for our next snippet, okay? Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye
Good job.
bye.
Bye-bye. Good job, everybody.
Bye bye.